What's happening, people? How y'all doing? So I made that video about the VR headset, talking about how there's like no supply. So I went out the other day and saw at Target. Target had one. Like they legit. I was there. They had one VR headset. Went to the GameStop, the one I continually go to because the other one across town is horrible. He had like four. Two $500 and two of the $400 ones, meaning two came with the Rush of Blood game and the camera and the Move controllers, and the one that comes with just the headset by itself. And I don't know, I didn't go to Walmart, I didn't go to Best Buy. So Sony has now got like a very small amount of PSVRs in stores, like small amount, like still not enough to accommodate the people who might want these. Like they could be gone in an instant. They're probably gone now, because they're as scarce as that Nintendo Mini, the classic NES ROM player. They're as scarce, if not worse. Okay. Um, and while I was at GameStop, we were sitting there talking about it, and I was thinking they had more games than what they have. The fact of the matter is, I was thinking they were closer to like 40 games. They're not even half of 40. They're not even at 20. Um, okay. Not even half of 40, and 6 months is only a couple weeks away. I suggest Sony, you get your ass in gear. Because I see you starting to put the product out at 5 months. You're starting to get them out. You know, they're starting to show up a little, which is good. That I'll give you that. But not having anything on these things, and the price isn't going anywhere. It's still $500 for the headset that comes with everything. The Move controllers have gone up in price. They were before VR $30. The price on them bitches were going down because nobody needed them. They weren't useful, and they were going in decline for like everything out of Sony. The price was dropping because Sony, your products, sorry, they don't hold value. They're as useless over time as Sega products. You can deny that all you want to, but name me 5 products of the last 2 generations that have held really good value. Not on a personal level, but actually held really good value. Final Fantasy VII's price has declined. Silent Hill 1's price has declined. Metal Gear Solid, the original, price value has declined. Everything that was holding really solid value has declined. Your product's value is shit, okay? When VR was announced, the price actually went up. And that seems really good, right? No, it's not. Because a product that was at $30, which means, hey, I can run out and buy your headset only and supply myself with a camera and the, controllers, and spend about the same amount as the $500, but maybe save a few bucks to purchase some tech demos. I'm gonna wind up spending more, considering now the fucking Move controllers are $100 and the camera itself is $60. So I have to buy the bundle to save a little bit of money. Luckily, it comes with a game, and hopefully, it's the game you want. So you found a way to fuck your fans. Congratulations. Instead, You should have left them controllers at the $30 mark. And don't say I haven't seen them for 30 bucks. I know you have as well as I have. So, again, it wasn't until that VR headset came out that anybody was paying attention to Move. The controllers were legitimately on the decline. They were doing horrible. Nobody was purchasing them. GameStop was ready to put them bitches at like 10 bucks. Walmart had them on clearance and they were at 30 bucks. So it wasn't until you put them on the VR that them bitches saw a increase in price and they got removed from the clearance racks and people started, gouging the fuck out of these. So way to go, Sony. And the camera. You can use, I have a camera, I have a Sony camera that I bought for the PS4 when I bought the base model. I've been told that I can use that. Well, that's 60 bucks right there. If I wanted to piece out a VR headset, it's gonna run me more money unless I buy the 500 gig, or not 500 gig, but $500 bundle. Which sounds great, don't get me wrong, it sounds good. The problem is, I'm gonna have two cameras. The one I already bought, plus the stupid ass upgraded circle one, which is useless. I'm sorry, but it's fucking useless, okay? Well, we brought out a new one because it does a little trick here and there, and it's circular instead of square. Doesn't fucking matter, it's useless, okay? So, way to screw over your fans that way too. Way to go. I want to play Rush of Blood, but I haven't even beaten Until Dawn, the first game, because I just don't care. Okay? You don't need to bundle games like that with the headset to move it. What you need to do is keep the tech demos like, VR Worlds. You need to keep those games in the bundle and Rush of Blood separate, because Rush of Blood is going to be your bread and butter that makes your money. Okay? It's like bundling Batman VR with the headset. What would be the point of me buying anything else at this point? See what I'm saying? And the small sad excuse of games that you have, the lackluster of games. Okay? What justification is there for me to purchase a VR headset? There's not one. What, Resident Evil 7? I've heard that it's incredible through the VR headset. But again, it's not exclusive. It's not exclusive to Sony. It might be exclusive to your headset, but it's not a headset seller. You get what I'm saying to you? I might like the way it looks on the Xbox One better than the PS4. And before you write blasphemy for that, a lot of games actually do look better on the Xbox One than the PS4. And that's not me just stating an opinion there. You can actually go look up a whole list of reviews from just people playing them, and if you don't find the bias towards PlayStation over Xbox, a lot of games actually do run better because they're not forced graphical upgrade on the PlayStation, and they're able to run at what the developer wants them to on the Xbox. That's just common sense. Okay? That part aside, PlayStation VR can run on a base model PlayStation 4. It's gonna suffer graphically according to PlayStation, but there's nothing out that's going to wow the pants off of anybody to justify PS4 Pro. Nothing. When it comes to the VR. Not a damn thing. Not a developer has made a game not a PlayStation exclusive game has been made to justify buying the PS4 Pro and the VR headset together for any of it. Not a one. And again, we are reaching the 6-month mark, and you have to take this into consideration. VR, you have been alive now on the market for coming up on 6 months. You have not even reached half of the 80 games, let alone half of 80 games. So you're not even at 20 games. Not even there yet. And you're fixing to be at 6 months. Sony, you have a long way to go. And you made a promise that when a year hits, you will have a 80 game library alone for VR. Unless you start really pumping out games at the 6 month mark and like 4 games a month, and that might be me giving you less than you really need. You might need more than that. You might need like 2 or 3 games a week. You're not going to hit your goal. And you're the only one to blame here. It's not the fans. It's not me. It's not you guys. It's Sony. They might have actually bit off more than they can chew with this one. Because, like I said before, they're starting to show small quantities of the PSVR headsets at stores. GameStop had 4, 2 for the cheap model and 2 at the more expensive price. And Target had 1. I don't know about Best Buy and I don't know about Walmart. I haven't gone to either one. I've had to work, which is why you see me in this. So, when you think about that, and you realize there's not even 20 games out, and next month marks 6 months, and they have 6 months left after that, and they're not even at 20, they're not even at 40, and they have 60 more games to release. That's 10 games a month. That's a lot of games to release, and nobody's gonna buy 10 games a month. This thing's failure is pretty much imminent. It's gonna happen, and it's Sony's fault. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's Sony's fault. So they're the reason, and there's a dog, and they're the reason why. And they're gonna turn around and they're gonna do a 360 on us and blame us, like we're the reason it failed. And Sony, my message to you is, you had all this time. You had all this time to flood the market, to get the games out, and you didn't deliver. So fuck you. If you blame the fans for this thing's failure, it's right here. It's what you deserve, and the door's right over there. I suggest you take it.